thing on? Great. Today we're going to talk about the SLR Magic 10mm MicroPrime. This is a T2.1. It's sharp, it's wide, and it doesn't have too much distortion. We're filming on it now, so let's talk about it. So today we are not in our standard sort of setup. We are using this SLR Magic HyperPrime Cine 10mm T2.1 lens. And you know, I'm literally on top of the camera. I'm touching the lens right now. And it's solid, it's built like a rock, it's an all metal housing. It's got geared focus and aperture rings. The aperture is clickless, and everything is pretty solid with it. The minor exception of the focus and aperture rings being very stiff. When I use my Tilta follow focus on it, it sometimes will slip gears and lose grip because it's just really stiff. Now, I have not used this with my Nucleus Nano. I want to see how that performs with this since it is tight, but I also don't want to get in a problem area of having something that's really tight and, you know, chewing up the motor in my Nucleus Nano. Also today I'm using the Rode Wireless Go 2 as sort of a handheld unit. I want to see if this is a viable approach to doing audio and capturing it without having to attach it to my shirt or to a lapel mic or so forth. So, I mean, Rode actually sells a microphone like handset with these, so I figure I could just hold it and see how it goes. So that's what we're doing today, and we're using a slider off to the side, and that's filming us while we're doing this. So that's sort of what we got going on today. Right now I am at T2.1. The focal range is good because it's wide, but it's, you know, I'm you know, separated from my backdrop. My cat, who's always hanging out in my set, is sitting back here enjoying her time, and she's out of focus a bit. So there's a good separation at T2.1. Now, it could be a little bit faster, but for most of what I'm going to be using this for, whether it's either doing videos like this or doing outside landscape cinematography, I think it's going to be perfect. Now, I do like the wide angle perspective. I do like the way that it shows up on camera. And so I'm really liking the focal distance here. The 10 millimeters is working great. And again, it allows me to be right on my camera. What I'm planning on doing is getting out there and doing some filming with this in the next few days out in some open landscapes. What I really want to do is see how wide this is. Now, one of my biggest concerns that I had with my other lenses is, you know, at 25 millimeters, which is a 50 millimeter equivalent, it's really tight and, you know, close up. With this one, it's nice and wide and gives me the ability to open up the scene a bit. So now, one thing about this lens is its focal distance is fairly short. I think it's less than 9 inches. So right now I'm literally, you know, just very short distance from the lens itself. It's in focus. I could see in the peaking monitor above the lens that, you know, my beard is in focus, and so it's really great because, you know, this is sort of a claustrophobic headshot of me, but it does give me the ability to be very close to the camera without, you know, I could control everything on the camera. It gives me the ability to have still a wide field of view here, and works really well. you know, it gives me the opportunity to be able to do some video without actually having to be too far away. I typically, with most of my lenses, will have it about 7 to 10 feet away from me, filming right here on the couch. But with this, I could just be right next to it and have it going. This thing on, testing. I'm pretty close to this lens. Hopefully I'm still in focus. I could actually touch the lens with my hand. And it's really sharp. I'm really enjoying how sharp this is. Now, I haven't done anything with bokeh tests or focus breathing. I honestly can just focus breathe a little bit. It's got a little bit of breathing. It's not too bad. If I go between something like my cat and myself, it's not too bad. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. Give us a subscribe. We do videos quite frequently. And leave us a comment. Let us know if you use SLR Magic HyperPrime Cine lenses, what focal distances you like, and some other lenses for budget setups like mine that you would recommend. All right, have a great day.